Ready for an interview?
I'm ready.
All right. Speaking with Robert Murphy, he turns 91 years old on March 18th, 2022. We're sitting here at 121 Brigham Street talking about his life in general. Where were you born, Robert?
Holden, Massachusetts.
Holden, Mass.
The most religious town in the state.
Why is that?
It's always Holden, Mass.
That's good. So, and you're part of a big family, aren't you?
Big family, yeah.
How many?
9 of us. 4 brothers and 4 sisters.
Wow. Wow. And Billy was the oldest?
Bill was the oldest, yeah.
And
Danny.
then
And Gloria. And Nancy. And Dora. And me. Bruce. Faye and Bruce.
Faye and Bruce was the baby?
Bruce was the baby, yeah.
I always knew he was a big baby. That sounds good. And what happened after Holden? You guys moved? How long did you live in Holden?
Well, I don't know how long they lived there, but I was born there and we moved when I was 14.
So you went to elementary school there?
I went to elementary school there, yes. And came to Northborough and started high school.
At Northborough High?
Northborough High.
In 9th grade?
Yes.
And what year did you meet Linda May Lavoisier?
I'm not sure, but probably
Freshman year?
No, when I was a junior. She was been a freshman.
Oh yeah. So, where did you meet her?
At school.
At a function, at a dance?
No, just
Walking the corridors, walking the halls
yeah.
of Northborough High.
Checking out the girls.
Checking out the girls, doing what boys do. And that was good. And then you asked her on a date.
Yeah.
Did you have to meet her?
She asked me, I don't remember now.
Did you remember where you went on that first date?
No.
Oh. How about your second date or any date? Where did you guys go for dates?
Well, we went to dances.
Yeah.
The Grange Hall.
The Grange Hall dance?
Yeah. And I suppose the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah. Did you drive?
Oh yeah, I always had a car.
Yeah. What kind of car?
Well, in high school I had a Willys.
Oh.
Willys Coupe.
Oh, nice.
37.
And
I got that from my brother Bill. He had it. And he must have gone in the service and gave it to me.
Wow.
Because they always wanted to have a car in the family, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's not what happened.
Well, he didn't give it to Danny. He gave it to you.
Danny probably already had one.
Yeah, Danny was the young, second to the oldest.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He never went in the service.
right.
He was a screw machine operator, and he was valuable making stuff, you know.
Too valuable at home
Yeah.
in America, supporting the service. All right, so after you dated Linda for a little while, you finally proposed. Where did that take place? Did you Did you talk to Walter first and ask him for her hand in marriage?
No.
What about Ada?
I never proposed.
You never proposed?
No.
She said.
She did.
She said.
She says, we're getting married. Well, I was in the Naval Reserve and I went away. I was all ready to go to the Korean War.
Yeah.
But the last last minute they rejected me
Mm.
after I had all the shots and everything ready to go.
Wow.
And they rejected me, so I came home, and she was happy. Says, "Oh boy, we can get married now." And that's how it happened. I never proposed, never asked nobody.
You got swindled.
Oh
Well, it was probably the best thing that ever happened to you.
yeah, it certainly complaining.
Yeah, no, that's good. And where did you get married?
Trinity Church, Northborough.
Was it a big wedding or not?
Big wedding.
Yeah. What do you mean by big? Who was there?
Well, all my family and all her family. That's a big wedding.
Yeah, that's 20 people right there. Plus friends of the family.
Yeah, and kids and all that shit.
Kids, yeah, nephews. Billy probably had a couple of kids. No, he didn't have any kids then, did he?
Well, yeah, his son's over 70.
Yeah, Billy
Billy.
Jr. Yeah. And Bill Bigelow go to the wedding?
I don't remember.
I'm sure he was there.
Probably was.
Yeah. And where'd you go on the honeymoon?
Hampton Beach.
Hampton Beach?
Yeah.
My kids have never even been to Hampton Beach. We need to go.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
The guy gave us a cottage for a week,
What?
which was nice because it was 4th of July week, you know?
Oh, prime
And,
weekend, yeah.
So he gave us, it was only a little cottage.
It's all right.
Just a couple rooms in it.
Mm.
Gas stove. You had to put quarters in the gas stove to get the gas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right beside a bakery. Then they started a bakery in the middle of the night, you know?
oh, yeah.
And, oh boy, it smells would kill you.
Yeah, yeah. That's what you remember.
That's what I remember.
Well, did you go in the ocean up there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Was it freezing?
It is freezing, yeah.
No, it was every time I went up to Hampton Beach. Always cold, but always fun. Did they have the arcade back then?
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a fun place. Yeah, we gotta put that on the list, guys. Hampton Beach. And you had the honeymoon up there. And who was the guy that gave you the cottage? Do you remember?
Hubble.
Hubble?
Hubble Headland.
Hubble who?
Headland.
Headland.
Yeah.
Was he a customer? Oh, that's
No.
Dennis. Dennis just pulled it.
No, just a neighborhood friend.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. So you had the honeymoon up there, and then you came home and you bought a house in Pine Haven.
Yeah, we rented houses several times before we bought one.
Oh. When did you decide to buy? Well, it was
Well,
probably 57,
as soon as I could afford it.
1957. I was
Yeah.
6 months old. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's when we moved out of Pine Haven.
Oh. Well, Bobby was there, so
Yeah.
he got hit by a snowplow there.
He did? Is that what happened to him? Hit by a snowplow. Oh, man. That must have hurt.
Yeah.
He was okay, though?
Plowed him right out of the way.
Oh, man. So, yeah. Pine Haven was your first house. And what did that house cost? Do you remember?
7,500.
Was it brand new?
Brand new, yeah.
Brand new, $7,500. Did you have to take a mortgage out for that?
Oh, of course.
Good.
Yeah.
A recording. There's Dennis.
Hi.
We're talking about his first house in Pine Haven.
Oh yeah.
There's the camera right there. Say hi.
Hi.
Well, Dennis just brought in his price list for spring 2022. This will be available to everyone shortly as soon as we review it and scan it. All right, so you bought the house in Pine Haven. And how long did you live there? Not long.
5 years, probably 5, 6 years.
But you wanted some land.
Right.
And you looked around for land. You showed me a place on Hudson Street that didn't have enough land. I guess you were looking all around.
Yeah, I was searching around.
Searching around Northborough, and you found this prime lot on Brigham Street.
Yeah, it wasn't prime when I found it, but we developed it.
Did you ever think there was gonna be that many rocks in this hill?
No.
It got pretty rocky, right?
Yeah.
But it was good for Christmas trees.
Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what you did. You planted a bunch of. Did you clear the land first?
Yeah. My brother-in-law Ronnie did a lot of clearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did. Yeah. Otherwise, it would be just like any other woods. So you
Right.
cleared the land, and then you planted pine seedlings,
Yeah. It's Christmas tree seedlings.
Fraser fir.
Yeah.
They call that breaking ground when you turn woods into field.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
breaking ground. So yeah, I mean, but you didn't rototill it or nothing.
Eventually.
Yeah. We plowed and harrowed it. No.
Oh, you did on the
Yeah.
whole hill here? No.
Well,
That was one of his first machines, was a rototiller.
Oh yeah.
shake. You know, shaping it up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Had an excavator come in and
Oh, you did.
take a bunch of stumps and rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. And what about the seedlings? How many did you plant?
I don't remember.
Couple hundred?
Yeah, a few hundred probably.
Yeah, a few hundred. Well, I remember cutting them down.
Those right out there, Douglas fir, the first one I planted.
Nice. They're
They
still
were-
standing.
And they were threads that I got from Johnny Fife.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I remember back then you were getting trees from Johnny Fife and Robert Lomax, and they were planting trees, and you'd buy a few from them, or they'd give you some or something. It seemed like you were getting them from them guys.
Well, I guess he cleared the
But we
land.
still live down the front
We
end.
still live down the other house, yeah. But you cleared the land over the course of a year or two?
Oh, 10 years.
No, yeah.
Oh, 10 years. That's why you remember it. Mm.
Even when he had the excavator in here, that was Don Haskins, right? That was when you built the house about 20, 25 years ago. It was after you built the house, I think.
Oh, this
Right.
house,
You had Haskins back
89,
in here.
32 years ago.
Bernie Durning did the site work for the house.
For this house.
Burning,
Yeah.
Yes.
For, with George Stone's
Oh, yeah.
machine.
Yeah.
George Stone.
Yeah.
Bernie came in.
And Mike Stone spread the gravel in the driveway with his machine for George, too.
Oh,
Mm.
I remember his little John Deere dozer was here doing that.
So you got married, you bought the house in Pine Haven, you wanted more land, you came up here, found this oasis, heaven on earth, and decided to raise your family here. I was 6 months old when we moved out of Pine Haven. When Dennis was a year and a half, and Bobby was 3, 4. And that's when you worked at Bigelow's, of course. When did you start working at Ward Hill in the wintertime?
oh. Right after they opened it. I only worked nights here. I worked both places.
Yeah,
Bigelow's and Ward Hill.
I remember that. You had that big Eskimo suit.
Yeah,
That was nice. First, that's when they first came out with those. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
One piece.
yeah.
Yeah. And you were a rope tow operator, or you did everything?
No, snowmaker.
Snowmaker. Oh yeah.
Snow made snow.
Nights.
And then that was from what, 6 to 11 p.m.
Something like that. 7 to 11, I don't know.
7 to 11. So you'd come home after Bigelow's, eat supper, and go back up there.
Yeah,
And then come home and get up at 5 a.m. for Bigelow's. Wasn't easy, was it?
well, that was winter time, probably not 5 a.m.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bigelow's wasn't that busy in the wintertime. But busy enough. You work year round, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And were you always a foreman at Bigelow's?
No. No, I was only 14 when I started there.
Yeah, they might not listen to a 14-year-old. But you worked your way up, and Bill was 24 and you were 14, so he saw you coming through the ranks and chose you as the one to lead his troops, basically. Right?
Evidently.
Yeah. And when did you start going to Cape Cod?
After camping for about 30 years.
Oh, we camped, we camped on Cape Cod at Nickerson.
That was a luxury, staying in a house.
Yeah. Yeah. Cape Cod was, from day one. Didn't you drop us off there and we'd stay for 2 weeks and you'd come down for the second week?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe when we got older and Ma and John and
When she was pregnant for Sandra, we had a campground in Bolton
Oh,
for the season.
oh.
And I used to go there and the kids would stay there and I'd have to come home and go to work.
Wow.
Is that Otter River?
No, Bolton was, the name of it was Crystal Springs.
Yeah.
It's not a campground name, it's a big condo project, no.
Oh.
Is it called Crystal Springs still?
I don't think so.
Oh, man. So, yeah.
We had a tent then,
I remember that big tent.
blue tent.
Army, smelly, canvas tent. Not too smelly. It smelled good, actually.
It was, that's just being set up in the woods there for all summer. I'd go in there, I couldn't breathe, it was great.
So I guess we basically camped for the first 30 years and had cottages for the last 30 years.
Yeah,
Yeah?
that sounds right.
Yeah, we started getting cottages, and I think when the grandkids came, Sarah and Jacob,
Mm.
and Sarah's 40, so maybe 40 years.
Yeah.
Well, we camped up until at least 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you kept your camper.
Yeah,
Horse Neck Beach,
Mhm.
yeah, Horse Neck, different places.
oceanfront camping.
Yeah,
Was that your favorite place?
no,
What was your favorite?
I don't know. Someplace in the woods.
Nickerson.
Nickerson was good, yeah.
Nickerson was great. There's a meatloaf dinner there if you want it.
Yeah.
They dropped off 2 today.
Oh.
And Nickerson, and we had to stay, was it us that had to stay at Sweetwater Cove? Sweetwater
Yeah,
Campground?
we did one time, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What
How
is
about-
that? Near Nickerson?
How about 1964? Do you remember what special thing we did in 1964?
No,
Up in north of the border?
Expo,
Expo 67. 67, that's what it was, yeah. Montreal, Canada. World's Fair. How was that trip?
that was our best trip.
Rainy.
It was?
Yeah, it was muddy and shitty there, and
Yeah.
but it was still a wonderful trip.
Yeah.
Long ride.
Yeah, it was a long ride. But
On
we
the way.
camped along the way, didn't we?
No,
No.
I don't think
Turned
so.
it.
That's a long ride.
On the way home, we stopped at, I think it was Hampton Beach, and met up with Palmer's.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And,
That must have been a 2-week vacation. Yeah, that was good. And that was Expo 67, World's Fair, 1967, Montreal.
you got lost up there, and the Marines found you.
I
They
know.
did.
In the American Pavilion, thank goodness. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I remember going there, but I don't remember what we did there.
I remember it raining.
Probably all the free stuff.
I remember they put hay down outside the camper. You put hay
I
down.
had to do that.
Oh.
I stole a bale of hay from the farmer across the fence.
Yeah.
He was haying. I went over and grabbed the bale. The bales, the Canadian bales are heavy, 120 pounds.
Oh
I
no.
had to carry it, throw it over the fence,
Oh
bust
jeez.
it open.
And what did you do with it? Use it for mulch to dry up the site?
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
spread it around so we walked in the hay instead of the mud.
Yeah, I remember walking on
Then I
the
went
hay.
down to the office and told him, gave him hell and told him, make sure you pay for that guy for the hay.
Oh,
I don't know if they ever did or not. But
now, you've had a lot of good trips since then.
I know.
You and Maud went
Yeah.
to Banff National Park
Where?
up in Western Canada. What's the name of that? British Columbia.
Oh yeah. Not camping though. We're just Shriners.
The Shriners,
Yeah.
yeah, but you still got to go to that.
Yeah, we
Big-
went a lot of places with the Shriners.
Yeah. But before that, you did the barefoot cruises.
Yeah, a
With
couple
Mom.
of them. Yeah.
The Windjammer,
Windjammers in Maine. Yeah.
was that the one you could help as much as you wanted to?
Yeah.
Or you could just relax?
But the best one was one in the Caribbean.
Oh yeah?
Windjammer in the Caribbean.
Same thing, Windjammer.
Yeah.
Did you help run the ship?
Probably not.
I know Ma was helping the lady cook.
Yeah.
Didn't she cook on a wood stove?
Yeah.
Was that on Caribbean or up in Maine?
Maine.
Yeah. Be hot in the Caribbean.
What time of day would you start drinking on those trips? You and Ma.
Probably around 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
After lunch.
The one in Maine only had 2 ice boxes. There was no power at all on the one in the Maine.
Oh really?
No power. No.
Oh my goodness.
He had a little boat that he could push it around with the big boat.
Wow.
They docked, you know. And stuff.
Yeah. Oh wow.
But then you saw there was a big ice box, 2 ice boxes, one for the kitchen. You couldn't use that, but the other one was for the customers. You could put your beer or whatever you wanted in there,
Yeah.
and but not a whole case like that.
Oh no.
Had to put a little bit at a time in.
Yeah.
So there was no sinks and stuff either. They gave you a basin you could use to wash up in, you know.
Yeah.
And I put half a dozen beers in there
In the basin.
and walking up to the ice box, put my beer in there. And then I would say, "Oh, here comes Murphy with his basin of beer."
You take the basin right to the ice box.
Yeah, well, you know, to carry the beer in.
Because
Yeah.
you could only put a few beers in at a time.
Why would they lose power or have no power? Did they never have
Because
power?
it was a sailboat, yeah. It was
Yeah, they
an
never had power.
antique one.
What do
So-
they cook with? Gas stoves?
Wood.
Oh,
Yeah, remember
Wood
Ma would help the lady cook. She made everything in the wood stove. In the wood stove oven and on top
I know how
of
to
it.
do that.
Yeah, you're good at that.
It was
Pies.
just something on Chronicle about that.
And the
Same
food
boat.
was great, right?
Yeah.
It was a cruise ship.
Oh yeah.
But a smaller cruise ship.
Yeah.
Barefoot cruise, Windjammer
Yeah,
barefoot
yeah.
cruise. And yeah, Ma loved it.
Everything cooked over a wood fire must be nice.
It was luxury. It was
Yeah.
luxury food, but candlelight dinners, I guess, huh?
I guess so.
Yeah. And what about Cancun? You guys started going to Cancun.
Yeah.
Whose idea was that? George and Rose?
No, just her and I went.
Oh. Well, didn't you go on a trip with George and Rose and
Oh,
Gene
yeah.
and Bruce?
Yeah.
Where was that?
That was a cruise.
Oh, that was a cruise.
Our 50th anniversary.
Oh, nice. Was it just yours, or did someone else get married that same year?
Just us.
Oh, wow.
But they all came with us.
They came to celebrate.
Yeah.
And that was a cruise that went to Mexico too? Or Bahamas?
Yeah, Bahamas.
I remember you came back with those the periscope. You could look inside and see the picture in there. What do they call those?
Yeah. That was something different.
Yeah, that was the
That
New York Nursery Trade Show.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Oh, all right. But Cancun, was that good?
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful.
And that was a cruise also?
No, we just went down
Airplane.
for a week vacation, I guess.
Wow.
I think Bill Bigelow used to go there too, didn't he? Cancun?
Not that I know of.
No, Antigua.
Antigua, yeah.
Yeah, that's where he liked it.
Nice.
I
Well.
like Florida.
Oh, me too. Especially Tampa.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta go sit down for a while.
Alright, we're having a good week up here. Enjoying our spring weather.
Shake and bake.
It's nice and sunny today. And we're going out to dinner tonight, so look forward to that. Signing off for now.
Go Gators.
Go Gators. Go Bucks.